All right. Good morning, gentlemen, and good evening to those of you in far, far away places like Europe. Good to see everybody this morning as usual as I rush to have my power breakfast as I try not to be late. I poured into the wrong cup. It's okay. I'm going to be not color coordinated right now. Hope everybody is having a great day. Oh. Yes, I know. All right. Let's see here. Who do we got here? Oh, Beastie in the Twitch chat. What's up, Jaeger? Yes, welcome home from work indeed. Man, it was a busy day at work. I mean, not working. I was busy working on stuff for the channel. So, you know. All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, let me get everything up and running, boys. Ooh, all right. Let us see. The rumble in the jungle. Ah, what did I just do? But I totally, yep, no. That is not the resolution we're looking for. Let's go back. Go. There we go. What's up, MJ? Mr. Malone? Alright. What's up, comeback darky? What up? What's that? For those of you from the early 2000s. The Real World Europe edition. So, ooh, hello, Screen of Red. So you guys will hopefully be proud of me. I had to reorganize my notes section on my iPhone where I have all my builds. Because I went and I had to do updates to my two Devastator builds I'm working on. Because certain things are just not working. But more excitingly, guys, for those of you that didn't see my messages in the Discord, the Leeroy Gaming Discord, where you can find the link below for anybody that's new, I have made great progress on the builds that are going to come after I finish off this Trickster AP build. So outside of the Trickster AP, the other big request I had was a firepower based pyro, because nobody runs firepower. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to change, boys. I have figured it out. I figured out not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 different ways of making it work. Different weapon loadouts, different systems. And I have everything figured out, from the skill trees to the pieces of loot to the pieces of statistics, the exact mods, how to get them. I have versions that require sets. I have 2 versions that require sets, and I have 2 versions that require no sets at all. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. Again, I probably spent about 6 hours last night working on it, and I think you guys are going to be excited. As excited as me, hopefully. Maybe more. We'll see. If you've been wanting to do a pyro and you're like, you know what? I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be the AP man. I want to be a firepower. Whoa. Well, your wish is my command, boys. It's coming. It's going to be a little bit, but it's coming. With that being said, let me take a look. Q. Let me open up the queue, because like a noob, I did not open it. Well played, Leeroy. Well played. All right, the queue is now open. So Anybody that's slamming their head against the keyboard wondering why you couldn't join the queue, my bad. But now you can. Hey, Chris. I am doing wonderful. Just dandy. Got a busy day ahead. Got a whole paper to write I have not started on. I got to go and take my first grader to his school assessment to see if he's going to get into a private school. Because locally here, our district and our district alone is still not letting kids go back to school outside of virtual learning. And there's no way in heck my first grader is going to jump into first experience at school remotely. That's going to be a disaster. So we're working on that. And holy moly, look at all these people signing up. I'm loving it. Woo! Thank you, boys. Look at all those signups. Loving that everybody wants to be carried. I'm feeling the love. Yes, I try to do my best to, when I can, do stuff outside of sets. The problem, as you guys probably know, for pyros, builds that are based, like there are certain builds that you're stupid if you don't use sets. Because their sets are so overpowered. Like more powerful than anybody else's sets. But, believe it or not, for firepower, that is not the case. But that doesn't mean they're not awesome. And I even figured out a way to MacGyver one of the sets to be useful for a firepower build. Yeah, I know. Sounds crazy. It's crazy like a fox, crazy like me. With that being said, let us get started, okay? So we're going to start. Let me see. Let me pull an assist. Digitalk, as discussed, bringing you in on the assist. And who are we going to bring in for the first carry of the day? That's always a good question. Looking at some of the chat as well. Comeback Darky needs this carry. You know what, Comeback Darky? If I remember correctly, if my brain weren't you here last night or night before and you stayed till the very end and you didn't get a run? I may be remembering that correctly. I may not be remembering it correctly. If I'm remembering it incorrectly, do not correct me. Because the way I'm thinking is making it so that you're getting a run first. So Comeback Darky, you are getting hooked up. Either because I remember or I don't remember, but I think I remember. If you understand what I mean, what I say. Oh yeah, adrenaline. Let's do this, boys. Let's see here. What we got here? Hey, Baby Hulk is online. Digita. Shh. Comeback Darky, what did I say? You're not helping yourself. He's like, well, actually, I did get the run. I'm like, okay, let me pick somebody else. And Charles Jackson, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Oh, man, he is just too honest. It's okay. I'm going to give you the run anyway for your honesty. I appreciate it. I like honesty. All right, it looks like, who are you on? You're on Kuro Cage Oni. Kuro Kerore. Yes. I know I got you on friend list. There we are. Boom. Let's do this, baby. It's Tuesday morning or Tuesday night. And the time is right for some carries. So, another update about this weekend, boys. It looks like I'm probably going to have to work Friday night, which sucks because bills, overtime. And I may have to watch my daughter in the morning, but I'm thinking I may be able to do like this hybrid come home, pass out on the couch while keeping her downstairs so she stays out of trouble. And then wake up after maybe semi-sleeping for a couple hours. So right now I'm thinking maybe we'll start the stream at 1 p.m. on Saturday, Pacific. But I may push it to the limit. I'm really playing with the idea of doing the full 24-hour stream. I want to do it. It's just batshit crazy. But I'd like to do it. It'd be really fun. And I'm gonna have new merchandise. I'm gonna give away new merchandise, sponsored by my wallet, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have, for the first time, those of you that want to, will be able to subscribe on any of the 3 tiers on Twitch by popular demand. And I think I'm gonna learn how to do polls. So instead of just calling out, I'll pop out little polls for what run we're gonna do next. It's gonna be a lot of fun, boys. It's gonna be really, really fun. And then I'm gonna, see how long I can hold it without peeing. All right. Oh yeah, in the shop, it's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna be announcing it, and on Twitch I'll do a little preview. So we're gonna do in a sweatshirt. We're gonna do the Yokester t-shirts, so the workout t-shirts. And I gotta see, I may do one more thing. Pee bottle, that's right. All right, boys, this is actually a good start. Let's do a quick vote. What do you guys want to see for the first run of today? Do you want to see Arcway, or do you want us to do Stargrave? Again, vote Arc for Arcway and Star for Stargrave. Let me know what you guys want to see. And I'm going to give the people what they want. I am checking both YouTube and Twitch. It's really sad, guys. It's going to be like, what's Tuesday? Today, and only 2 more times we're going to do live on YouTube, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to have to swap over. I know you're going to want to swap over. You don't want to miss this magic. Yep, Chris, that's what happens when you're a small streamer like me. You get all that great sponsorship money, Let's see here. We got Star, we got SG, what? We got AO. Oh my goodness, you guys are driving me nuts. AOE, AOE, Arc, got it. So we got Star, Arc, and then let's see on here. Arc, Star. Oh my goodness, Boomtown. Oh, you guys are just messing with me now. Calling out the Boomtown. Doing quick. See, this is why I need the poll. Arc Star, we got 3 Arc Star. Oh, now you guys are really messing with me because you're adding Arc and Star together. You guys are messed up. Oh my god, you realize I've been up all night working, right? I haven't slept. My brain is hurting. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 arcs, and we got 4, 5. Really? 5? We're tied? How are we tied at 5? Coolie, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're voting Arc. My brain hurts. Okay, we're gonna run Arc, and yeah, because just my brain hurts. It's Boomtown. Yes, I should just click on Boomtown, smash my head against the wall. Oh, boys. Have I told you lately how much I love you guys? Oh, hold on. I want to upgrade that. I want to see what... Oh, no, just kidding. We'll do it later. You guys are really amazing. You guys make my mornings and my evenings when you drive me absolutely nuts. Robert, do you relove? There's nothing to keep you from voting twice, and there's a good chance I won't notice. Because that's what happens when I stream, go to work, like rush to make my keto tacos, and with 30 seconds left, log on. That's basically what happened today. I didn't even go to the restroom, even though I should have. Because I don't want people to be like, where's Leeroy? He's late. Unacceptable. And to that I tell you 9! That's not how we do it here. Juggernaut, I absolutely hate you. Star Arcways of Boom. Yep. That sounds absolutely horrendous. Hey, Bear. Love the keto tacos. I know I do. You haven't lived till you've had keto tacos. And you really haven't lived until you've been a part of this beautiful stream. Especially when I get delirious. That's really fun. And then I start seeing smells and smelling colors. It gets real good. I do keto. Yes, I do. I feel really, really good on it, actually. My body reacts well to it. I mean, sometimes I'll go off, like, for a special occasion once a month or twice a month, but yeah, my body doesn't do well with carbs. I get bloaty. I feel crappy. I don't sleep well. And And I had a couple back injuries I was dealing with about a year and a half ago, and I put on like 70 pounds because of the injury, and I lost it all when I went on keto and did the exercise thing, and it wasn't difficult at all. I also like doing intermittent fasting, even though I'm not really doing that right now. But that's kind of like the ultimate combo for me. What are you guys doing over here? You live on keto? Yeah, there we go. The key is just having enough variety. Costco just came out with some basically pancake / waffle mix that's keto friendly, which is really yummy. Obviously, I do the keto bread, which is huge. Keto tacos, keto ice cream, keto protein bars, keto cookies, keto everything. Love it. But it's just so expensive. Like, that is my one complaint. Which teaches you just how cheap carbs are. Carbs are very cheap. Once you do make stuff out of protein and fats, especially almonds, which is what most of the flour is made out of, oh man, you realize how rough that is. Oops, what am I doing? Alright, die already. You're taking too long. Should be dead already. Alright. But wait, there's more junk to kill. Yeah, starches are delicious. It just depends. Certain blood types do better on it than others. I had clients in the past that lives and swear by it and feel so good, and there are some people just feel like crap on it. And if you're one of those people, it is what it is. It's not for everybody. I'm just one of those people that carbs just turn me into like a butterball. But on keto, I'm good. I mean, I'm not perfect right now by any means. I definitely need to take it up a step, but it's getting there. And thank you for the follow, Black Shadow Hunt. When the gray Shadow Hunt is just not dark enough, you upgrade to the gray dark Shadow Hunt. Reminds me of that game from the 80s and 90s, Shadowrun. Oh, a vegan. Oh my god, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I mean, I'll allow it, because I want you as a viewer. But dude, vegan? Really? Come on. I'm like, do not pass go. Do not correct $200 unless you can eat a steak. Yep. Yeah, O positive does really, really well with keto diets. It's just the way that, how our body processes everything. It's kind of crazy. There's been a lot of research on it that shows different blood types really react, in some cases, dramatically different to different types of food diets. And we're doing it all wrong. Really, what we should be doing is not saying, hey, are you a vegan? Are you a keto? It's more like, hey, what's your blood type? And you should just literally go off that. There was a company that unfortunately went out of business, and I know because I had a friend who worked for them, and that's exactly what they did. You would basically, you would basically send them a sample of your blood. I know that sounds kind of creepy. But they would test it, and then they would basically do this analysis of it, and then give you a diet setup and recommendations based on your blood type. It was really, really cool. But it was one of those, startups, and it was, with any of those startups, they have to hit a certain level of critical mass to keep getting funding, and they didn't. They just missed it. And COVID was one of the problems, actually. because they were just starting to peak, and then everybody decided to isolate and all that not good stuff. So bad timing, but it's unfortunate because the concept I thought was brilliant. Hey, Roland. Yeah, Roland Thunder. I rotate. Partially because of my schedule, but also because I have fans, supporters all over the world. So I alternate from evening to morning. It literally goes back and forth every other day, which is kind of nice because more often than not, that means even if you can only do one or the other, you can still catch 3 streams a week, which is, I feel like, the amount that most streamers do that aren't like full time, or they aim for about 3 nights a week. So I go a little crazy because I'm part time, but I do full time work because I'm absolutely batshit crazy. I'm proud of it, darn it. Yep. And hello, by the way. I'm assuming you mainly hang out in the background because I have a pretty good memory for usernames, and I don't think I've ever seen you talk before, Roland Thunder, or maybe once. I remember something about Thunder, but... as we get our little warm-up run done. Nice. Yeah, I know we get a good amount of that. So I'm really happy that you enjoy it. To be honest, to this day, I'm kind of like humbled the fact that somebody actually enjoys me playing this video game and acting silly while they're working. Because I know I like watch random YouTube videos and stuff like that at work. So it's like, wow, I'm like part of that content loop, which is really cool. You guys want to know a secret? I got a dark secret I got to tell you guys. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway in just a minute. After I do like a dramatic pause. So, that's enough of a dramatic pause, I think. So, as not so long ago as maybe even a year ago, I remember telling my wife, I don't get the stream thing. Who in the world goes and just watches people play video games for hours at a time? I'm like, why wouldn't they just play the video games? It made no sense to me. And then like a light bulb went off not that long ago, maybe like 4 months ago, and I'm like, oh! And that was right around the time that I started doing it. And I'm like, ha ha ha, it's like crack! We're all addicts! We're all absolutely batshit crazy. And this is all part of like a giant mind control schism by Twitch and Amazon, I'm sure. So yeah, that happened. Hey, Bloody Sunday 412, thank you for the follow. In fact, you know what was really funny? I had played Borderlands 3 before I got into streaming. So you know how in Borderlands 3, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it or played it, which what is wrong with you if you haven't? Amazing game. The antagonists are like streamers, and they're like, follow, and sacrifice yourself and stuff. And it totally makes fun of streaming, and I'm like, I get it now. It's a cult following thing, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. By the way, don't forget to get the merch and then post your pictures and members of merch, because you know that's what all the cool people do. Just saying. I mean, people's dogs are on there. You know, if somebody's dog is cool enough to have one of my cups. Psh, come on now. All right. So yeah, that's my little secret. But needless to say, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully for you guys too. Whew. I am a little bit of that, Jaeger. I am. I get a little hyper. I'm glad I found a place where I can act like this. Because let me tell you, I've had like really, really corporate jobs. In fact, for 10 years, I had a corporate job that was so extreme, they made me cut my hair. I had to have one of those, like, pretty much military crew cuts. They wouldn't let me have long hair. So literally, the first thing I did once I left that job was, I'm like, I'm going to grow my hair back out. Because F that. And like, I couldn't talk like this and be silly and fun. Fun is not allowed. I still have to be a little careful because of my current job, which isn't exactly wonderful, but I'll say that's why, I mean, my nickname really is Leeroy, believe it or not. It's not my, shocker, it's not my first name, but it's a nickname I've had forever, since high school. And it actually is, I don't know if you say analogy, but it's a nickname for my real name. So it's not like random. My name isn't Mike or anything like that. Weird. If you heard my first real name, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense why his nickname was Leeroy. Do you guys want to hear how I got my nickname? Because this is stupid funny. Well, I think it's funny. You might think it's stupid, but either way. And Bear, I have not found a secret room in Boomtown, mainly because I don't run Boomtown very often. But here's the story about Leeroy, the nickname. I may have told it once before. So if you've heard it before, you're going to hear it again. But if not, then stay a while and listen, why don't you? So, this is going to age me really bad. In junior high, boys, back before the internet really was around, the way you would kind of like talk to your friends is you'd be at your house and you'd be on your phone, and other people would be at another house and they'd be on the phone, and there'd be like girls there or girls here, and they'd like, they'd be like, hey, talk to my buddy, and you'd be like, hey, don't you want to meet my buddy? And it's like kind of how you like hooked up for dates, kind of. One of the ways. And so this girl picked up and she started talking to me, and so like, cool, all right, let's meet up, let's go on a date. No pictures, no nothing. So I go and I pick her up, and this is embarrassing. Like, my mom drove me to pick her up. Yeah, it was one of those things. I was like 15, all right? So get this, boys. I go and pick her up, and to kind of set the stage for you. So I'm 6'4", okay? I'm a decently big guy. I go and I open the door, and this girl opens the door, and I guess it was because of my voice at the time. I don't know why. But I open the door, and it's this little Asian girl, maybe 4'11". I mean, she literally fit in my pocket. Tiny little thing. And she looks at me and is like, wow, okay. And she said, oh. And she mentioned my name. And my name is one of those names that traditionally, in America, it's not used. White people don't have my name. Let me put it this way. You hear this name like with African Americans more often than not, sometimes Hispanics, but definitely not white people here. And she's like, wow, I was expecting a black guy. And I was like, damn. And my buddies are like, oh, snap. We're going to start calling you Leeroy, bro. And right then and there, that was the moment. Once my buddies heard that story about that blind date in junior high, it was hilarious. It was actually kind of embarrassing, but yeah, it was good times. So there you go. This is why that is one of my nicknames that stuck around. And it's why this channel is called Leeroy Gaming. I know most of you thought, hey, this guy's ripping off Leeroy Jenkins. Nope. I know who he is. No relations. I had this nickname before him. That guy was, I know his age, but I know he's definitely younger than me, so I had it first. Thank you very much. Ironically, we're both white, which is really funny because, yeah, not what you would expect. Comeback Kid got deleted by the mod. What did he possibly say? Oh, it's baby hook a doo 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 doo, baby hook a doo 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 doo, baby hook. It's funny what the auto system will find offensive. Like, you don't have to swear. Like, if you say like ass or something, it's gonna like it and like it. I don't know. It's very weird, very random. Hey, what's up, Bad Side? You missed the epic story of my nickname. It can go down the eons as a story and great tale. Ooh. Oh, your godson was just born 3 months ago. Okay. Wilco. Now, Wilco, are you in America? Are you European? Where are you from? And where's your godson from, more importantly? You guys can always hear the story on the replay if you'd like. Oh, really cool feature I'm looking to potentially introduce, boys. I really like this feature, okay? So, with me going to Twitch and doing the affiliate program and everything finally, one of the subscription perks I'm looking at enabling is called an entrance. So if you subscribe at a certain tier, when you come into the channel, you're going to have the option to have like your name flash on the screen and even have like a mini theme music pop up, supposedly. I heard it's like one of the add-on extensions. I'm like, dude, that is so my people. Like, don't they want to come in like the Lee Raider, Wilco is here, and it only lets you proc like once every 10 hours or something, just in case like you leave and come back. But I mean, I can set the thing. But I mean, how awesome would that be? I don't know about you guys. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. So again, stuff like that is are the things I look forward to with the features. And how dare they not give us any legendaries? That's blasphemous right there. They're super redneck. Georgia. Georgia. Oh my goodness. You know what? It seems like they I haven't had the best luck in Arcway of Legos. But I mean, we do what we can do, right? I really do hope they listen to everybody's recommendations to especially mine if I'm not screaming loud enough about it. Damn, son. I did some damage there, boys. I was like telling stories and like face palming the keyboard. Still did 240 million. Not too shabby, gentlemen. Let me pat myself on the back a little bit. Oh, okay. You've seen Best of Luck in Drought Palace? Ooh, Drought Palace is so But look, here's the good news. Kurokage Oni got all that beautiful bean footage. And look at that, he's able to buy all six legendaries. See, that makes me feel good. I feel like I'm doing a good cause. Helping the noobs of the world be a little less noobish. And that's a good thing. I was going to check something really quick on here, actually. I was seeing how random these stat allocations are. You're welcome. Come back, Darky. All right. Who's next? Let's take a look. I think for the next one, let's do a brand new person. I don't think Stay Fast 185 has... That's the vegan, right? Are we allowing vegans to the runs? I mean, I guess. Let's give it a shot. You there, Stay Fast? Speak up in chat if you're there. You're there. Okay. I mean, I know why you need a carry, because your bones are so weak because of the lack of protein in your diet. That, like, you just... jump on my shoulders, baby. Just jump on board. Come on, little buddy. We'll carry you. We got you. But I'm gonna, like, force feed you a steak as you, like, right on my shoulder. That's how I'm imagining it anyway. Alright, let me get you a code. Now, I have to explain things extra slow because I know vegans sometimes struggle. So you're gonna want to enter this. Make sure that your crossplay is enabled. Type in the letters and numbers and then hit join. Don't forget to friend me once you get in the game, so I don't have to give you the code more than once. Your stomach hurts because you're a vegan and you're lacking nutrition, Stay Fast. So stop fasting and eat a hamburger. Thank you. This message has been brought to you by Leeroy. Sponsored by Steak Palace. Steaks every day, all day, yay, yay. Wouldn't that be awesome if that was actually a real sponsor and I didn't just make that up? That'd be amazing. Oh man, good luck trying to figure out which one of those are O's and which ones are zeros. Okay, I think that's A0, O0, Q0. Man, the game is just messing with you. No, Wilco. Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you gotta drink beer. That's what Arnold told me, and I will forever follow the master and the ruler of the universe. Let's delete all this junk. Gotta get all this junk out of my trunk, boys. Whoa, that was weird. I did not say it. That sounded better in my head than in real life. Let's not say that again. No, that is not what I'm looking for. He-Man. That would be Dolph Lundgren. Do you know he's got like an IQ of like 160 or something? 2 masters in like biomechanics and stuff? Man, Ivan Drago, not only was he a physical specimen, the guy's a bona fide genius. Which translates to Rocky would have gotten his butt kicked. Because, you know, unlike Rocky who can't even spell his own name, I mean, Drago, come on. And I'm not the only one that rooted for him. Kind of a badass. Yeah, Dolph is a legit genius. I read an article with him. I don't remember the exact name, but it's like, it's genius level. The guy is absolutely brilliant. Not a great actor. Ooh, not a bad roll. 89.8. I'll take that. Almost 90. That's not a hint at all to one of my new builds. Or is it? I mean, it might be. We shall see. Alright, here we go, boys. Stay fast. Let's... Oh, did you... We're going to do Scorched Lands, by the way. Let me add you as a friend. Oh my god, I insulted a bunch of vegans. We like lost like 8 viewers. They must have all been vegans. Or maybe they don't like Arnold or Dolph Lundgren. You know what I say to that? To hell with them! And to hell with Crom! Let's do it, boys. He is a Mensa member? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Mensa, by the way, guys, is for really, really smart people. Geniuses, generally. That's so awesome. Yeah. That's what I remember. It won the 160s. He attended MIT? Jesus. Man. Talk about putting all of us to shame. Like, I want to be one of his clones. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, I'll take anywhere in there. I'll take a 160. I'll take a 164. I'll take 167. Think you might have another. But remember, guys, whatever he hits, he destroys. All right, here we go, boys. Yeah, the reason Expendables are so good is they don't take themselves too seriously. They know it's mainly over the hill, like, you know, 80s action stars, but they really play into it. And thank you for the follow. Missed the name, but I'll take a look at it in a second. Wait, what did you say? Beastie Haley, will you sell your soul to Twitch with your signature after the stream? Just asking. Not quite yet. It's going to happen after Thursday's stream, because Thursday's stream is still going to be a dual stream. And then on Thursday, I'm going to mess with all the interface, upload all the icons, work on my add-ons, all that stuff. Just so that for the next stream, for the big stream, we'll be good to go. I mean, it's a little risky. Some people might say, oh, why don't you do a test stream first? Why? Because I live dangerously is why. I mean, I'm pushing it really close, boys. Like, my computer should be set up Friday night. So hopefully nothing goes wrong there. Again, I gotta work Friday night, most likely. What could go wrong there? Gotta watch my daughter in the morning. What could go wrong there? And then I'm gonna stream for a ridiculously long time. What could go wrong there? Hopefully the answer is nothing. Or maybe you'll see me like faceplant on the keyboard mid-stream. And you'll be like, Leeroy, wake up. Huh? That might happen. Because Leeroy. Exactly, Wilco. Exact you. Doo-doo-doo. So I'm trying to remember. Do you guys remember who keeps begging me for a firepower build? I know one of my regulars got semi upset that the Trickster build went out, and I'm just trying to remember who it was. That's right. I'm a lich of my phylactery. Well, I got to be careful because if it's in my computer, it might get destroyed. Okay, so there's a couple of people. All right. Well, again, I did. I know you were here for earlier in the stream. I have not forgotten about you guys. Even when I'm working, I'm still working on creating magic. Where are all the monsters? What are they doing? So, if all goes well, I'm going to try on Wednesday record my noob Technomancer guide. It's going to be the guide that I'm going to recommend for people that are just starting the game and they want a good CT15 build that's flexible and not too hard to build. So it's going to be a little different than what you're used to. I mentioned it on last night's stream too. Not new Pyro, it's a new Technomancer. One of the builds for my Pyro will also be friendly. So the idea is you can run it with no or almost no T3s. I will be showing T3 mods, some of them, but I will also kind of have a little section that says, okay, if you don't have these, here are all the tier 2s. Now the assumption is that you can pretty much get any tier 2 you want because they're not that hard to get and they're not locked behind legendaries, so yeah. So for example, one of them I think only has 2 or 3 of the 10 mods are even tier 3. I think 3. And there's variables for them. The weapons are legendaries, but there are alternatives. Obviously, because it's a firepower build, you know, your results will dramatically improve once you get the right weapons, but they're definitely playable. Wilco, what do you want to see? Okay. Well, this might be a good opportunity for you to try out the Techno with that build. Oh boy. Oh man, stuff blows up real good. Hey, H2O proof. Yep, there you go. Just follow what Jaeger said and what the instructions say, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, so all the commands, guys, for anybody that's new, is all into chat. There's like fancy little bots that know exactly what you're talking about once you put in the commands. Oh man, everything goes boom, boom, boom back into my room. Let's see, what do we got here? Wilco says, my baby power is so squishy but can clear an area without using broken mods. Well, that's always nice. I command any build that doesn't use broken mods. I know it's hard to resist. But you know, at least you won't have the horrible feeling when your build gets fixed and then it feels like the biggest nerf in the world. Hey Jethro, yo 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 yo, good to see ya. It's been a minute. Everything goes boom boom boom. I'm feeling optimistic about this run, boys. I don't know, I feel like there's something in the air. Hopefully it's not chloroform. But something's definitely in the air. Oh yeah. Oh, what? No! Internet? Am I the only... No! Nah, that is just mean game. Are you still on stream? Did I lose connection to everybody, or did I just happen to the game server? Oh, man, right at the end, boys. Right at the end. That's messed up. Dear people can fly. D. Man, that was messed up. We're like right at the end, and I was feeling so good about that run. We don't even get like, you know, like a you have failed loot. Wow, wow, wow. That actually hasn't happened very often. Sorry, guys. Alright, let me get people reinvited. That was... I think it was the vegan effect. Maybe the game, like registered a vegan and it's like, oh no, The internet's not strong enough. We're gonna disconnect. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. We'll try again. It smelled the vegan for sure. Hey, did you accept my friend invite that I sent you, Mr. Vegan? I don't think he did because I don't see him on my friend list. Bad, you. Bad, bad, bad. Where are you? How come I don't see you? Are you disconnected? Or are you invisible? Are you invisible? Hey, Johnny. You must have missed my conversation earlier. I theory crafted 4 different variants this at work last night for actually really good firepower pyromancer builds. I know that sounds like that doesn't exist, but it happens. All right, let me give you another code because for whatever reason I don't see you as a friend. And if the thing pops up, then awesome. Yeah, tofu chicken nuggets don't count. So yeah, I went crazy last night at work. Oh my goodness, Walter D. Jagger, $25 to station donation found in a pocket. Thank you so much, my man. From Zerberus. Greatly appreciated. Nothing but love. Nope, 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 nope. None of that. No ash cleaner. No ash and boosts. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. But you're gonna love it. I guarantee it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Where's Digit at? What the Digit? I invited you. Come on, get back in here. Get over here. Get in the game. Get on the stream. Do it. Do it now. Boop, boop, boop. I almost guarantee you will not see what you saw with my build. It's gonna be a Leeroy creation. You know what I mean? There's some builds that are like, okay, whatever. They're just like, I cover certain builds. And there are some builds that you're like, what crazy MF created this? Or like, it must be a Leeroy creation because it's just nutter butter. And yeah. You're going to see a weapon feature that you've never seen featured in any other build before. It's going to be so good. So good. If you're not excited, you should be. Do we dare try Scorchland? We got to get vengeance on Scorchlands. Of course we do. My goodness. Can't believe it wasted like 12 minutes of our time. But humbug. There we go. Guys, I can't believe I friended a vegan. That's like one of those things I never thought I would do. But I also didn't think COVID was going to happen. So, you know, you live, you learn. So, there's a variant that is more close combat-y, and that one's a little bit more tanky. Then there's a long-range one that is pretty squishy, but it don't matter because it's going to destroy everything. It's going to be beautiful. There's one I can't give any hints away about because I want to keep it under wraps. That one's going to be the hardest to make, but I will make it. So 2 of them I'm going to be able to make right away. 3 of them I want to be able to make right away. The 4th one's going to be a challenge. Mainly because it's the only one that requires the set. And I still have to test it to make sure that it will function how I think it's going to function. I know I'm being kind of vague, but I'm being vague for a reason. Because in case it doesn't work out, I want to be able to be like, just kidding! But I think it's going to work. Yeah, cannon. Actually, you know, we make fun of cannonball set, but did you know that the cannonball gloves are actually quite phenomenal? And for many starter builds, they are best in slot for beginners. Very, very good. You may not know it, but it's probably where you got your Captain Hunter buff from. So let's be kind to the cannonball set. It's also the only set that has really good stats on both gloves and boots. Every other set changed to like max health, the most useless stat, but those still keep the goodies alive. I mean, you guys can keep trying to guess, but you won't guess it. I will tell you, there will be blood. There will be so much death. There will be so much blood. Toasty! Yeah, I agree. It's literally a junk stat. Like, felt they put it in there like, okay, if you get a bad roll, it's because you got that. This is why they should have no place on a set. There's no way any legendary set should have any junk stats. They should all be min-maxed for very specific types of builds. So they should all either have all firepower or all anomaly, just to keep it safe and normal. Yeah. That is, I definitely have a huge complaint about those because they're hard enough to fill out and build. Why would they make them not amazing? Hey, what's up, Shizamuro? Man, you've missed so much crazy fun stuff today. I mean, some people will say more crazy than fun, but, you know. Depends who you ask. It's definitely more crazy. Who said that? I didn't say that. What are all these sea monkeys doing over here? Good lord. Sea monkey do. You know what's Wilco? It's funny you mentioned that. I have a thumbnail made for my my idiot's guide to to Arcway. I have a plan for making guides like that. I just haven't had the time for strategic movements. And the emphasis is actually for beginners because once you're geared out, you can do whatever you want for the most part. But when you're first starting out and trying to get your first CT15 clear, like solo, like all that stuff really matters. So it's not that I haven't thought of it. It's that I just literally haven't had, like, I just had too many things I'm working on. Whew. But eventually the builds will slow down, and then I can work on stuff like that for people. The tricky thing also is, though, different classes have different strategies, so because they're better at different things, so it makes it a little tricky. Oh, carry etiquette? I mean, if you really want to know carry etiquette, is just die and don't revive. And don't stay at the beginning. Like, go die in a good spot. But, like, we're pretty lenient on things on carries, no? Like, I let people do whatever they want because I want them to have a good time. So as long as they're not running enemies to the entrance, I don't mind. I mean, only I'm allowed to do that. Shizumaru, I'm gonna have a spoiler for you. It's never gonna work. I mean, you're gonna be super tanky, but you're not gonna be able to kill anything. Now, if they had some weird thing where you could scale, like, you know, they have like mods that scale damage like firepower based off your anomaly. If they had something where it scaled damage off your health, that would be interesting. But that would require an actual mechanic. There's no mechanic that supports healing for DPS. And unfortunately, the true meta is be only as tanky as you need to, and then max your DPS. Like, if you can play this game with 0 defensive mods and not die, then you should totally do it. The problem is most people can't do that, especially right now with some of the bugs, with, you know, full certainty, and that's the problem. So we have to be more tanky than we want to be. Because there's nothing worse than failing. I mean, that's like really bad. Or when the game disconnects you when you're at the very end. I mean, that didn't just happen. But it's okay, because we're all Zen Buddhists here, and we're like super patient. Why can I not jump behind him? Speaking of bugs. What is that for? Oh, from your mom? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. That's awesome. Thank you. Wait, is that... Did you say for new phone and old phone? Okay. How is that enough for the new phone? Or how much was the new phone? Okay. Oh, I see what she calculated. So she took that thing off of hers instead of on mine. It's fine. I'll take it. It's better than 0. I appreciate it. Thank you. What? I did give numbers. I said how much the phones cost me. It's fine. It's like I said. I was expecting nothing, so I'll take it. I mean, it's not, but I'm not going to say anything. I am. I'm streaming. No, we're good. Don't worry about it. We'll talk later. It's not a big deal. What? After 11. None of that happened. Well, the Mo Explosions build is really fun. You know what? I don't know if it would work with the time removal. I think that's part of the challenge. If they removed all the time element, then why would you push yourself, you know? Like, I do think there needs to be something that pushes you. Because the game either has to be so difficult that you're going to die if there's no time limit, or it has to have like PvP elements to make it interesting, or it's got to have time gating, you know? World of Warcraft has it with its M15 M pluses. Diablo, you know, it has its different tiers of the dungeon tiers. I mean, they could have gotten rid of the time and just had more and more difficulties instead of just 15. It could have kept going up, and then you just get better and better chances of loot. But you have to actually clear it without, you know, dying. Like, so no time limit, but you can only die once, or you can't die at all. They could have done that. So, alright, shall we talk about the level 70 weapon things? I think that was I honestly think that's a troll. I think somebody photoshopped that and they just wanted attention. I don't think that was a real leak. I mean, call me a pessimist on that, but I think somebody just literally is trying to get the rocks off and they obviously got the attention because all of the like content creators, quote unquote, that I kind of say like facepalm about, like they bit into it hard. And it was good clickbait, obviously, like, oh, level 70 weapons, but I'm like, oh, shame. Notice I didn't do a video about it because I like to think my viewers are a little bit smarter than that. Yeah. You know, I think the person that came up with that is in the same exact... You guys remember what we talked about last week? Like, oh yeah, specific areas drop specific loot. And like certain content creators were like just going nuts, like, yep, here's the data. We've run it 67 times, and clearly that's enough of a research base to tell you where things drop. Clearly that person has never done research in their lives. But I digress. So yeah, I think it's in that same thing. Now, do I hope and wish that they add more quote-unquote levels? I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting, but they need to add stuff. I don't want them to just increase levels, if that makes sense. Because if they just add 20 extra skill points or 10 extra skill points, but they don't add new mods, they don't add new levels, all it's going to do is, you know, it's going to let you make some more overpowered builds, but it's not going to be that diverse. I want to see new mods. New mods shouldn't be that hard to make. They could procedurally generate potentially some levels, maybe. Even same levels, but different monster spawnings. Imagine levels where you have monsters, you now have humans, or vice versa. You know, there's a lot of things they can do that would add flavor and variety that wouldn't take huge budgets. So I'm hoping to do something like that. I basically just want to offer more variety for people. Now, with that being said, they need to fix the mods that aren't working. What's really annoying for somebody like me that makes builds and tries to be creative is making a build and not knowing if a mod is working correctly. And thank you for the follow. Ooh, Reptilian Rain. And Birdman. Oh, raid 33. Woo. Hello. Well, that's nice. Well, hello, all the new viewers. What a pleasant surprise. Ooh. There I go, getting distracted. So for those of you that don't know, and you're brand new here, this is Leeroy Gaming. The official Leeroy Gaming stream, official stream of the Leeroy Gaming YouTube channel, where I'm all about looter shooters and RPGs, and my main focus is Outriders. If you like Outriders, you're in the right place. I actually stream 6 nights a week. We do free C15 carries, lots of fun. We have my Leeriders that assist with the runs. It's a good old time, and I'm generally kind of crazy. All right, guys, we didn't get disconnected this time. Good job, boys. The AI support team. I'm glad we can all start bathing again because of this. And yes, hello, Birdman. It's like that movie that came out a couple years ago. Birdman. Anarchist33 from YouTube. Come on. Yay, we finally got a legendary, boys. I mean, not what we're looking for, but it's nice to see that the game finally was like, alright, 2 or 3 runs without any legendaries is enough. Alright. Well done, well done. Alright. Next up. So, of course, what we are going to do here is Mr. Zerberus, it is your turn to get the carry. Are you ready? Hopefully you're ready. Condor Man. Oh, I like Birdman's little logo, little icon. That's cute. Herculoids. We'll see whether we get disconnected or not. That's the real question. Oh, nice. 270 million. That was pretty good. A couple. I can say a couple. Also depends how fast they go, and we shall see. Oh, you know what? I realize I do need a certain type of chest. Not any of those, though. And hopefully you enjoyed the run there. All right, let's do it, boys. Let's get the next run going. HR Puff and stuff. I don't think I know that one. Alright, Zerby. Where is Zerby? Zerby. There's Zerby. Alright, my man. I sent you your invite. Hey, Carmel. I'm doing good. Sorry, I had my one of my tabs swapped over accidentally. So if it took me a little bit to respond, I apologize. Alright, let's see what we're going to do, boys. Ooh, man. Ooh. Oh, man, these are some rough ones. Do we want to try Pax Homestead or Drought Palace? How are we feeling about that? Paxim Homestead has that really annoying, like, undead guy, right? The vampire that goes away. This one can be a little tight. You want to do Drought? I mean, I do teleport, so I'm okay at this one. Heck nah. Pax equals a no-no. Blood Merchant, yeah, he sucks. Alright, we'll do Drought. Let's give Drought a shot, boys. It's been a couple days since we've done Drought. Let's put on a show. So Anarchist says, I hate that I have 2 entire sets of Earthborn gear you can't get rid of. Oh yeah, you know what you can do? Create another character and dump it all on him. So you can create an extra character and literally put in your stash and have him loot it. And for the people that are new, I'm working on this new Trickster build, but it's actually not complete. So I'm missing 2 major parts of it. So it's actually performing really, really well considering it's missing major elements. So we're having fun with it. And if you're interested in kind of unusual and offbeat builds on Leeroy Gaming on YouTube, on my channel, I have lots of different builds. Some of them are kind of meta, some are completely out there. Like my Mad Alchemist build, that one's pretty crazy. My Techno Terminator build is amazing. You gotta try it. And of course, if you like smashing things, or if you play on a controller, on a console, make sure to check out the Hulk Smash build. That one is a smashing good time. Just remember when dealing with the mobile of elites, I'm just gonna blow them all up, bro. Yeah, the Terminator build is awesome. It's my favorite. If I didn't have to create these other builds, I would be playing them more. And for those that are curious, next I'm going to be working on a build I already theory crafted that should be really quite good. It's going to be a really different and effective firepower based Technomancer build. Or not Technomancer build, sorry, Pyromancer build. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good, boys. And it's going to be wacky. But it is going to do some bonker numbers, boys. Ooh, I should do like an epileptic seizure warning on this run. Because we're going to be all over the place. Teleporting, boom. Up the rafters, down the rafters. Can't touch this. Do. Where are they running to? Where are they all going to? Oh my god. I try to teleport, but nothing happens. There we go. I don't know where the rest of the crew is, but it's probably because I'm teleporting everywhere. I'm breaking the laws of the level. It's like, you're not supposed to be there. And I'm like, says who? Oh, and by the way, for the new viewers, this Saturday, time to be determined, I'm going to be doing my mega stream. So celebrating me breaking 2,400 subscribers on YouTube. It may go as long as 24 hours. We'll see. I got to get a couple things cleared. But no matter what, it's going to be a crazy stream. We're going to give away merchandise. It's going to be really cool. So you can have cool t-shirts like the one I'm wearing, or the mugs that I have. A lot of good times. So make sure to show up. And if you want to know when, check out, make sure to follow me on Twitter. All the links are in the, you know where to look at. You're Twitch people. All below. Lots of keto tacos, boys. We're going to be living off keto tacos. It's going to be beautiful. And maybe, you know, man, I really should be sponsored by Rain Energy Drink because I'm going to be living off those things, man. 300 milligrams of crack cocaine in a bottle. It's amazing. Pure caffeine goodness, boys. Delicious and malnutritious. Man, doesn't this look fun? Don't you want to be a temporal ninja too? You can. Once I finish this build and show it, because it's going to be awesome. Sparkle ponies. Did you guys see that monster sparkle right there? That was pretty cool. Alright, you guys hang out over there and I'm gonna go pew pew. Well, Zerberus, if you want to go, you can come and die over here or hang out. But don't make me stand on it, bros. I'm melee. Come on. You're killing me here. Fine, have the melee guy stand on it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You know I can't sit still. I told you. Just saying. True story. Red line. I know Redline. Redline was that was like a actually wasn't that from like a bodybuilding company that came out with it, like part of their supplements? Didn't it also like become illegal temporarily? And then they reformulated it and now it's like horrible. Am I right? I think I'm right. Do you know why? Because I was a competitive bodybuilder and I used to be sponsored, and I knew one of the executives at that company, forget the name of it, that sold Redline. I used to get a bunch of free stuff. When we'd be working to Mr. Olympia, their booth used to be next to ours. And we'd always, like, you know, exchange products and stuff. And I knew all their secrets. And oh my god, their stuff was so illegal. Holy crap, man. So illegal. Like, this stuff was basically like liquid methamphetamines. And their testosterone products and stuff were totally steroids. Like, they just changed one molecule to make it legal. It was gnarly, bros. Yeah, I know all the insider stuff. That industry is insane. They really tightened down on it, but there was a period in the early 2000s, boys. It was Wild Wild West territory. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's literally crack. It was like methamphetamines. It was super strong. I tried one product that didn't last very long. It kept me up for 2 days. Where are we going? I don't even know where to go. Where am I going? Over here? Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, the stuff had some interesting effects. I had a pretty high tolerance back then for crazy stuff. I like how these guys walk in here like the Expendables. They're like slow motion walk. Well, let's slow motion kick their butts. These guys are like just the perfect distance to be hit by all my knives, which is awesome. Wait, did somebody tell me not to stay in this room with all the blue stuff going on? Yeah, I laugh in the face of danger. I laugh. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. It's okay, I may be criminally insane, but it's all good. 'Cause that's how we roll over here. Oh man, I was fine till I got stunned. Of course, I get knocked down after everything dies. There's like one guy in the room. Because, you know, reasons. No, don't stun me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, take that. Yeah, buddy. Nothing but a peanut. Oops, pressed that button a little too early. Where is he? Oh, there we go. Can't hide from me. Go, 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 boys. We got this. We got this. There's only one answer to it, boys. Explosions! This is like the melee explosions build. That's the way I look at it. Because it can. And isn't that the best reason to do anything in the world? Is like, because you can. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Sometimes it's just fun to shoot guns in the air. Yeah, buddies. Woo, 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 woo. Ain't nothing but a peanut, baby. That's right. That's how you carry. That's how we carry around here. Good times. I only like this map on characters that can teleport around. So the Trickster and the Devastator have a lot of fun here. Everybody else just hates their lives. There's too much verticality, too much everything. Oh, at least we got a legendaries. I mean, not again. These are not the droids we're looking for. I do not need an explosive Templar helmet, but it's okay. Let's see here. Hey, Anton Johnson, how you doing? Hey, Urban Z. Yeah, I've seen you come on a couple of times now towards the end of the runs. I want to get you in on a run sometime really soon. I don't know if I'll have time today, but I have noticed you. I know you're trying. Beastie, are you there? You're coming in next, my man. Am I the only one that got a legendary? Really? Oh, that's horrible. Ooh. My bad. I didn't do it? It wasn't me? It was the other guy? RNG. You know what? Sometimes RNG is so good to us. I remember we had runs where we had like 3 legendaries each, 4 legendaries each, 20 legendaries in like an hour. And then there's days like today's, boys, where it just doesn't always happen. Hello, GB. I don't recognize you, but hello. Nice to meet you. Always nice to see new people. All right. Beastie. He is the Beastie Boy from Germany. All the way from Germany, ah? He's got the Lederhosen. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do. I sent you your invite, Beastie. Oh, man. I wanna, like, Scorched Land has always been so good to us. I don't know why it's... You know what? If there's one run I'm going to believe in today, it's going to be Scorched Lands. I believe it's going to give legendary, like multiple legendaries for both Beastie and Digita and me. I'm just feeling it. As long as the game doesn't disconnect us. When? Stay fast. So basically, as soon as I finish this one up, I got to get this Trickster done. I promised the Trickster. So I'm working on a Trickster nonstop till I get it. And as soon as I get it, I'm swapping straight to the Technomancer or the Pyromancer. The good news is that I have almost everything I need for it. So I may, you know, if I have a little downtime, I'm going to start messing with it, like in downtime, and we'll see how it goes. And thank you for the follow, TomTom TV. Greatly appreciate it. I don't use GeForce Experience. I'm not sure what that is. I thought GeForce Experience is like a streaming thing. I do use Premiere Pro for my video editing, if that's what you're wondering. It's the only way to do video editing. I'm an addict for life. Their software is just so good. It's a little complicated to get used to, but once you do, oh man, there's nothing better. And all the other like audio software suites that I integrate, oh, it's good times. Like for my builds, you guys probably don't notice it, but I do custom cuts. So like I basically do mixes of songs, so it's seamless and it lasts pretty much almost the exact duration of the runs. Because those are really like 2-minute songs, and I turn them to be between 9 and 13 minutes long without it sounding horrible. And that's all because of the Adobe Suite products that I had no idea how to use 6 months ago. Or maybe, I take that back. I learned basics maybe a year ago. Then I took like a 4 or 5 month break, and then I worked on it some more. It's not Boots of the Reforged. Power Simulation is it's this helmet that I'm wearing, Cranium of the Lost Creature. Pretty cool how I did that, right? That was a slick midstream move right there, if I ever say so myself. Not only answering a question, but showing the loot. Yes, it is a generic legendary loot, so it has an equal chance to drop for any class. Believe it or not, guys, you can actually get drops from other classes, like their set pieces, which is really unfortunate, but I had that happen to me once. I got my first legendary for Trickster was actually on my Devastator. But the chance is really low. Like I said, it happened to me once in maybe 500 or 600 legendaries. The boots drop. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what the boots drop, but I know the helmet. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, there are a lot of the wikis out there are still really outdated. Mainly the mods are normally pretty correct, but the stats on sets are completely wrong. And I don't mean like numbers, I mean actual allocations. It'll say something has firepower and it doesn't. As an example, it'll say it has crit on it, but it has like armor piercing or something. Yeah, Robert. I'm just kind of guesstimating how many legendaries I've had drop like over my lifetime of play. Hi, Werner. For Anomaly Trickster? I do. I use it as a with my Roaring Umbra. Currently, when you're using a support, it's the only option. I mean, I'm mainly punching and using abilities. Shooting is kind of for the mods. But yeah. I really wish there was an alternative to Fortress for a lot of builds that aren't gunplay heavy. It'd be nice if they had a second alternative, because right now it puts so much pressure on getting the gun. And I've seen some people have had no luck finding it. I mean, I've been fortunate. I found 3 of them. But that's still not a lot, because I mean, I'm like, what, 450 or so hours played now? Somewhere around there. But I've also had people that play around as long as I have and haven't even gotten one yet, so that's kind of rough. Yeah, I know what you mean, Warner. And thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. That's why I create a lot of different builds. If you haven't seen my channel yet on Leeroy Gaming on YouTube, I create a lot of like off-meta builds. They're all viable. They can all clear CT15, etc. But I like to use different weapons, different mods, different setups. So if you want to try different things, that's a good place to go. My channel is slowly getting more traction, but it's still very possible to like not find it. We did, however, just cross 2,400 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a really nice big stream to celebrate it this weekend. Also celebrating swapping to Twitch full-time, but... Well, not full-time, but you know what I mean. Exclusivity. Nice, nice, nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm at that size where like every follow, every like, every comment, every, you know, every, what do you want to call it, little subscription bell makes a big difference. I feel like YouTube is watching me like a hawk to see if I'm like worthy of their attention. Like, maybe one day it'll become easier, but right now it's like, whew, man. Although it has gotten better since like the days when I had like 20 subscribers. Those first 100 subscribers were, oh man, that was rough. That felt like forever. I think it took me like 4 months of hard non-stop work to get even 200 subscribers. And I did like over 100 videos in that period too. Definitely not easy doing YouTube. For those of you that have never done it, whew, man, it's brutal. I am worthy, thank you. So if you don't have to use moaning winds. It's a part of the damage, but there's a variety of different mods. It's nice to have a reload mod. Even something like there's like 3 or 4 different reload mods out there. They're not as good as moaning winds, but you can use those. That's a nice go-to. You also don't really have to swap. You can obviously, if you want to min-max your time, moaning winds is there, because you're gonna have that inevitable downtime where your punches are on cooldown, all your abilities are on cooldown, so you have this beautiful spot right in between to help out. The biggest benefit, though, is for me with the guillotine, is that it also applies vulnerability. And otherwise, I don't apply vulnerability with this build. So that helps, because for like 4 or 5 seconds afterwards, I do way more damage. Well, 15% more damage, which is significant with all my sources. And that can really add up over a run. So that's the main reason for the swap. But again, this build isn't even complete, just to let you know. I'm missing 2 major components. Like, it's going to be significantly more powerful once I get my last 2 pieces. Like, not even funny. It's going to be, it's going to put my current level to shame. Oh, I kind of messed up there, wasn't paying attention. Man, I'm totally failing on my reloads right now. Time to finish them. Hey, what's up, Cloudkins? Yeah, Warner, the game is all about kind of like min-maxing all these little synergies. And also realizing that you have only, the concept of global cooldowns. You can only really do so many things per minute, so you gotta kind of figure out what's worth your time pressing. Sometimes you can add something to your rotation that actually hurts your damn DPS. Even though it sounds like it's a good idea, it ends up not being. And of course, part of it is also execution. It takes a while after you build a build to get good at it. A lot of that is just muscle memory and learning timing. Not of all builds. Like, my builds tend to be pretty complex of rotations a lot of times, because that keeps my brain stimulated. And those definitely have a lot more margin for error. There we go, boys. Well done. Well done. Alright, come on, everybody cross your fingers. Let's get Beastie some legendaries. Come on, show daddy some sugar. Show daddy some sugar. Except I don't eat sugar because I'm on keto, but you get the point. Oh, okay, I got at least one lame legendary. We'll take the fact that it dropped legendaries. We won't complain. Ooh, Sergio's Beret is really good. I mean, unless you already have it, then not so good. I'm so glad I got Master Tools. That's not a completely useless legendary or anything. Oh, you finally finished your techno. Nice. Yeah, Cloudkins, you missed it. I theory crafted 4 different variants of a firepower pyromancer. I'm looking forward to opening a can of whoop ass with it as soon as I'm done with this trickster, which will happen once I can get some loot to drop for her. Oh, you needed that chest, Jaeger? Oh, horrible timing. So sorry, man. It's okay. There will be another chance. There will be another day. Another chance to play. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, boys. I am off for today. Make sure to check the Twitterverse for updates. There'll be some more news and exciting stuff coming down the pipeline soon. I will finalize the timing for this weekend stream. I got to work out some kinks again, some scheduling, etc. with the fam, but looking forward to it. And again, if all goes well, I should have a new video, a new build premiere this coming Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific. So, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully on Thursday, and then Saturday. It's going to be fun. All right, I'm out, boys. Peace.